Our story begins in darkness. Gravity drew particles together, spinning faster and hotter, birthing our solar system. The center ignited, becoming our sun, while remnants cooled and coalesced into planets. Over millions of years, Earth took shape, bombarded by asteroids, sowing the seeds of life. The early Earth was a world of fire and water, a place of constant upheaval. In warm, shallow seas, life emerged as single-celled organisms. These resilient pioneers began releasing oxygen, transforming the planet. Over billions of years, life evolved, filling oceans with diverse creatures. The first plants appeared on land, reaching towards the sun. The rise of oxygen paved the way for complex organisms. Life colonized every corner, from oceans to land. Dinosaurs ruled, but a cataclysmic event wiped them out, opening opportunities for mammals. Mammals thrived, diversifying and evolving. This was a time of great transformation, setting the stage for the rise of humankind. From the ashes of the dinosaur era, mammals took center stage. Early primates, with grasping hands and binocular vision, adapted to life in trees. As climates changed, some ventured onto savannas, leading to the hominid lineage. Hominids walked upright, freeing hands for tools and food. This change in posture had profound implications for our future. The stage was set for the rise of humankind and civilization. On the African savannas, early hominids took steps towards becoming human. Bipedalism freed their hands, opening new possibilities. They ventured further, exploring new territories and resources. Life on the savanna demanded ingenuity and cooperation. Their evolving brains helped them survive and thrive. The transition to the genus Homo marked a pivotal moment. Homo habilis, the first true human, created and used stone tools. These tools allowed access to new food sources and better defense. Homo erectus, with a larger brain and sophisticated tools, took innovations further. They controlled fire, altering the course of human history. The discovery of fire was a pivotal moment. It provided warmth, protection, and a means to cook food. Fire fostered community, shared stories, and strengthened social bonds. Mastery of fire allowed humans to shape their environment. Homo erectus spread across the globe, conquering new lands. Bipedalism set our ancestors on a unique evolutionary path. Walking upright freed hands for complex tasks and tools. It enhanced communication and cooperation. This ability to travel long distances was crucial for survival and migration. Homo erectus ventured out of Africa, exploring new landscapes. They adapted to harsh climates and unfamiliar predators. Their resilience and ingenuity saw them through. They established new populations, leading to human diversity. Neanderthals emerged in Ice Age Europe, well suited to harsh conditions. They crafted tools, hunted game, and sought shelter. Their lives were intertwined with nature's rhythms. Despite challenges, Neanderthals thrived for hundreds of thousands of years. They were complex, intelligent, and shared a common ancestor with modern humans. Neanderthals were masters of survival in Ice Age Europe. Their physical adaptations conserved heat in frigid climates. They crafted sophisticated tools and hunted large game. Fire was crucial for warmth, cooking, and social gatherings. Their mastery of fire was a source of survival and community. The Neanderthals, despite their extinction tens of thousands of years ago, have left an enduring legacy not only in the fossil record but also in our very DNA. Studies have shown that modern humans of European and Asian descent carry a small percentage of Neanderthal DNA, indicating that our ancestors interbred with these archaic humans during their encounters in Eurasia. This genetic intermingling, a testament to the fluidity of human evolution, has left its mark on our species, influencing our immune systems, our hair and skin pigmentation, and even our susceptibility to certain diseases. But the Neanderthals' legacy extends beyond our genes. They have left behind a rich archaeological record, offering tantalizing glimpses into their lives, their culture, and their relationship with the world around them. Their cave paintings, discovered in Spain and France, suggest a capacity for symbolic thought and artistic expression, challenging our preconceived notions about the cognitive abilities of these ancient humans. Their burial practices, with evidence of grave goods and deliberate arrangements of the deceased, hint at a belief in an afterlife, a sense of spirituality that transcends the boundaries of time and culture. The Neanderthals, though long gone, continue to intrigue and challenge us, forcing us to confront our assumptions about human evolution and to appreciate the complexity and diversity of our own lineage. The tools crafted by Neanderthals, meticulously shaped from stone, bone and wood, serve as enduring testaments to their ingenuity. These tools reflect a deep understanding of materials and techniques. The Mousterian tool industry is characterized by its diversity and sophistication. Neanderthals crafted a wide array of tools, each meticulously shaped for a specific purpose. They employed Levallois flaking, a testament to their foresight and planning. These flakes could be fashioned into a variety of tools. Their innovative approach allowed Neanderthals to thrive in challenging environments. Their tools offer a fascinating window into their lives and skills. The Neanderthals, despite their long extinction, continue to captivate our imaginations, posing enduring questions about our own evolutionary journey and the nature of humanity itself. Why did they disappear while our own species, Homo sapiens, flourished? Was it due to competition for resources, climate change, or perhaps a combination of factors? Did our ancestors outcompete them, or did they interbreed with Neanderthals, eventually absorbing them into our own lineage? These questions, at the heart of paleoanthropology, continue to fuel debate and inspire research as scientists delve deeper into the fossil record, analyze ancient DNA, and reconstruct the environments our ancestors inhabited. The Neanderthals, once relegated to the realm of primitive cave dwellers, are now recognized as a complex and fascinating species, with their own unique culture, social structures, and even perhaps a capacity for language and symbolic thought. Their story, intertwined with our own, challenges us to confront our assumptions about human evolution and to appreciate the diversity and complexity of our own lineage. The Neanderthals, though long gone, continue to offer valuable lessons about adaptability, resilience, and the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of adversity. While Neanderthals adapted to icy Europe, Homo sapiens emerged in Africa, our direct ancestors. They possessed a spark of something extraordinary. Imagine the African savanna 200,000 years ago. A new kind of human walked the earth. Their slender frames housed a remarkable brain. They crafted tools of increasing complexity. Their innovations included sharp spears and warm clothing. Language set them apart, sharing ideas and knowledge. Around campfires, they wove tales and strategized hunts. This communication allowed them to adapt and spread globally. What set Homo sapiens apart was not merely their intelligence, but a fundamental shift in cognitive abilities. This cognitive revolution marked a profound leap in human evolution, enabling our species to think abstractly, plan for the future, and communicate with unprecedented complexity. Imagine a mind capable of envisioning possibilities, conceiving things that do not yet exist. This ability to think abstractly allowed Homo sapiens to innovate, solve problems, and create. Language became the cornerstone of this cognitive revolution, allowing our ancestors to share thoughts and experiences. Stories and myths became repositories of knowledge, shaping their understanding of the world. This ability to communicate complex concepts and share knowledge proved crucial to their success, allowing them to adapt, overcome challenges, and spread across the globe. The cognitive revolution marked a turning point in our evolutionary journey, leading to the rise of civilization and our transformation of the planet. With their enhanced cognitive abilities, Homo sapiens embarked on an unprecedented wave of creativity. From the caves of Europe to the shores of Australia, they left behind a breathtaking legacy of art, music, and symbolic expression, revealing a depth of consciousness and a capacity for abstract thought that had never been seen before. Imagine, if you will, the flickering light of a torch illuminating the walls of a cave, revealing a menagerie of animals rendered in exquisite detail with pigments derived from earth and ochre. These images, far from mere decoration, were likely imbued with deep cultural and spiritual significance, reflecting the intimate relationship between our ancestors and the natural world. In the depths of these caves, they also created music, their voices echoing through the darkness, accompanied by the rhythmic beating of drums and the haunting melodies of bone flutes. These early forms of artistic expression, born from a burgeoning imagination and a desire to connect with something larger than themselves, marked a profound shift in human consciousness. They were expressions of creativity, of spirituality, of a desire to make sense of the world and our place within it. Armed with their cognitive prowess and driven by a spirit of exploration, Homo sapiens ventured further, their migrations carrying them across continents and oceans, forever altering the landscapes they encountered. Imagine, if you will, small bands of humans, their belongings strapped to their backs, their children in tow, setting foot on lands never before seen by human eyes. Driven by necessity, curiosity, and perhaps a restless spirit, they braved treacherous seas, navigated dense forests, and crossed vast, unforgiving deserts. Their journey is a testament to human resilience and our enduring capacity for adaptation. Along the way, they encountered new plants and animals, learned to exploit new resources, and adapted to a dazzling array of environments, from the frozen tundra of the Arctic to the lush rainforests of the tropics. Their arrival in new lands often had profound consequences for the existing ecosystems. They hunted large mammals, sometimes to extinction, cleared forests for agriculture, and introduced new species, intentionally or unintentionally altering the delicate balance of nature. This human impact on the environment, though often destructive, was also a testament to our ingenuity, our adaptability, and our growing mastery of the natural world. As Homo sapiens spread across the globe, they carried with them the seeds of change, setting the stage for the rise of civilizations and the emergence of the modern world. From their humble beginnings in Africa, Homo sapiens established a global presence, a testament to human adaptability and exploration. Imagine a world on the cusp of transformation, where hunter-gatherers laid the groundwork for complex societies, carrying seeds of art, religion, and social organization. The stage was set for a new chapter, defined by agriculture, cities, and civilizations. The ascent of man from the African savanna to the global stage is a story that continues to unfold today. As the last ice age receded, around 12,000 years ago, a profound shift began to occur in the story of humankind. The warming climate, coupled with the accumulated knowledge passed down through generations, allowed our ancestors to transition from a nomadic hunter-gatherer lifestyle to a more settled existence based on agriculture. Imagine, if you will, the fertile valleys of the Nile, the Tigris, and the Euphrates, where the seeds of civilization were sown. Here, for the first time, humans began to cultivate crops, domesticate animals, and establish permanent settlements. This newfound control over their food supply had profound implications for the future of our species. No longer at the mercy of migrating herds or the vagaries of wild plants, they could now produce a surplus of food, freeing up time and resources for other pursuits. This agricultural revolution, as it is often called, was a gradual process, unfolding over centuries and millennia, but its impact was nothing short of transformative. It laid the foundation for the rise of villages which grew into towns and eventually into mighty cities, the cradles of civilization. With agriculture came new forms of social organization, new technologies, and new ways of interacting with the natural world. As agricultural surpluses grew, cities emerged. These centers of trade and culture became engines of progress. Imagine the bustling streets of Uruk in ancient Mesopotamia. Amidst ziggurats and markets, urban society took shape. Merchants, artisans, and scribes thrived, preserving stories and innovations. Cities faced challenges like sanitation and social inequality. These spurred innovations in urban planning and social organization. Cities became a defining feature of civilization, a crucible of progress. From the fertile river valleys of Mesopotamia and Egypt to the rugged mountains of Greece and the expansive plains of China, the ancient world witnessed the rise of powerful empires. These vast political entities, often spanning multiple cultures and languages, left an indelible mark on the course of history, shaping the destinies of millions and leaving behind a legacy of art, architecture and innovation that continues to inspire us today. Imagine, if you will, the grandeur of ancient Egypt, where pharaohs, considered living gods, ruled over a vast and prosperous kingdom. The pyramids, those enduring symbols of Egyptian power and ingenuity, stand as testaments to their architectural prowess and their ability to mobilize vast resources. In Mesopotamia, the Akkadian Empire, under the rule of Sargon the Great, united the city-states of Sumer under a single banner, establishing the first true empire in history. Their innovations in law, administration, and military strategy would influence empires for centuries to come. Further east, in the Indus Valley, the Harappan civilization flourished, their cities with their advanced urban planning and sanitation systems rivaling those of their contemporaries in Mesopotamia and Egypt. The ancient world, far from being a static collection of isolated cultures, was a dynamic and interconnected arena, where empires rose and fell, ideas were exchanged, and the seeds of modern civilization were sown. While empires rose and fell, often leaving behind impressive monuments and technological innovations, it was the power of ideas that truly shaped human history. From writing to major religions, ideas transformed societies, influencing how people lived and interacted. Imagine the impact of the written word. In ancient Mesopotamia, cuneiform script revolutionized communication and record-keeping. Knowledge could now be preserved and transmitted across generations. In Egypt, hieroglyphics recorded myths, histories, and beliefs. Writing became a powerful tool for governance, commerce, and cultural expression. The spread of ideas, facilitated by trade routes, connected the ancient world. As the ancient world transitioned to the classical era, new empires emerged, new ideas took root, and the foundations of modern civilization continued to be laid. In the Mediterranean, the Roman Republic, founded on principles of citizenship, law, and military might, expanded its influence, eventually transforming into a vast empire that encompassed much of Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. The Romans, renowned for their engineering prowess, constructed roads, aqueducts, and monumental buildings that stand as testaments to their ingenuity and organizational skills. Their legal system, with its emphasis on justice and codified laws, would have a lasting impact on Western civilization. In the East, the Han dynasty in China ushered in a golden age of peace and prosperity. Their innovations in government, technology, and the arts left an enduring legacy on Chinese culture. The Silk Road, a network of trade routes stretching from China to the Mediterranean, facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultural practices connecting East and West in unprecedented ways. The world, increasingly interconnected by trade, migration, and the spread of ideas, was on the cusp of profound transformation. As new empires rose to prominence, new technologies emerged, and the seeds of the Renaissance and the modern world were sown. As we stand at the precipice of the 21st century, we are heirs to an extraordinary legacy, shaped by the countless civilizations that have risen and fallen over millennia. From the first flickering campfires of our Homo erectus ancestors to the towering skyscrapers of our modern metropolises, the story of humanity is a testament to our enduring capacity for innovation, adaptation, and, at times, destruction. The echoes of ancient empires reverberate through our art, architecture, literature, and laws. The wisdom of ancient philosophers and prophets continues to shape our ethical and moral frameworks. The technological innovations of past generations, from the invention of the wheel to the development of the printing press, have paved the way for our modern world. A world interconnected by networks of communication and transportation that would have been unimaginable to our ancestors. Yet, as we marvel at the achievements of those who came before us, we must also acknowledge the darker chapters of our collective history. Wars, conquests, and the exploitation of both people and the environment have left an indelible mark on our planet. The rise and fall of empires serve as cautionary tales, reminding us of the fragility of even the most powerful civilizations and the importance of learning from the mistakes of the past. The story of human civilization is not a linear progression from primitive to advanced, from darkness to enlightenment. Rather, it is a complex and multifaceted tapestry, woven from threads of innovation, conflict, cooperation, and cultural exchange. From the earliest civilizations of Mesopotamia and Egypt to the globalized world of today, the story of humanity has been shaped by countless individuals, cultures, and events, each leaving their own unique mark on the grand narrative. The Silk Road, a network of ancient trade routes spanning thousands of miles, serves as a powerful metaphor for this interconnectedness. Along its dusty paths, merchants, pilgrims, and adventurers carried not only goods but also ideas, religions, and technologies, fostering cultural exchange and shaping the destinies of empires. The Renaissance, a period of remarkable artistic, scientific, and intellectual flourishing in Europe, drew inspiration from the classical world, rediscovering the lost knowledge of ancient Greece and Rome. The age of exploration, driven by a thirst for knowledge and new trade routes to the east, led to the European discovery of the Americas, forever altering the course of world history. These pivotal moments, along with countless others, highlight the interconnected nature of human civilization, a tapestry woven from the contributions of diverse cultures and individuals across time and space. And as we reflect on the vast panorama of human history, from our humble origins as a species to our current status as stewards of a planet facing unprecedented challenges, we are reminded that ours is a collective story, a story still being written. The choices we make today, as individuals, as communities, and as a global society, will shape the course of history for generations to come. Will we learn from the mistakes of the past, or will we repeat them? Will we embrace the interconnectedness of our world and work together to address the pressing issues of our time, or will we retreat into nationalism and isolationism? The answers to these questions lie not in the annals of history, but in the hearts and minds of those who inherit its legacy. We have the power and the responsibility to shape a future worthy of the sacrifices and achievements of those who came before us. Let us strive to create a world where peace, justice, and sustainability are not just aspirations but lived realities. A world where the tapestry of human civilization continues to unfold, woven with threads of compassion, understanding, and a shared commitment to a brighter future for all.